sat down on the couch and read it, and then went to bed and had these amazing dreams of sand dunes and body-shaped indentations in the sand filling with water. A lot of the form, the structure of the piece, I put it together using what comes from your bodies, and I get that after we talk about the content. What the scene is about is defining. How do we define ourselves? Our father, our mother, our teachers, our judges, our lovers, all of these things define our way of seeing ourselves. The idea of the death and the resurrection fits very well with how I'm defined, and the layers of definition coincide with the layers of clothing or with the layers of who defines us. Renaissance art is also something that was created through definition. Definition of the subject matter, definition of the painting technique, definition of the perspective, everything about it. And so the focus became more on the form of art rather than the content. Like the Last Supper, they're sitting all at a table and talking to each other and talking about very significant things. So find a position where you're pointing at something or gesturing. Allison, you need to point. Ego, what if the right hand is on the chest instead? Yeah.
The art comes out of our bodies and out of our explorations and our relationships with each other. It becomes a very genuine, a very authentic thing, rather than some director putting it on us. Okay. And that's Catherine's way of working.
So it's archaic. It's really, distorted. Yes, you feel it?
There's some scenes that she's so meticulous about. We spent 2.5 full days in New York City rehearsing Expansion Room, and we would look at the Renaissance paintings and we would get the hands just perfectly, and where does the light hit, and how is your angle of your face, and how do you make it look flat like you are the painting. Its poise and its stillness, and at the same time be fully expressive and glowing as those paintings are.
You can see that a lot of the power comes from the left hand, that one. And there's the palm on the right hand.
So there's that, and then more light on this.
Oh, yeah. And that's the part where you kind of bring the intellectual knowledge and kind of the research that I did, and you bring it in and put it on the performer's body.
Towards her. Okay, let me see this.
Yes?
No. Kana, you're too high.
I can barely move. Riesco malapena a vedere.
So you have this sound that's kind of penetrating, and then you get the image of him walking down, and he's speaking in Italian, which was amazing. You know, it's just all of a sudden there's this guy, and he coming down this little like pathway of people right in front of him, and they're all in these positions, and it's an amazing visual. But at the same time, you're hearing this, and it's just gonna disappear. It's just gonna like.
Try this, just a little bit with your voice. It sounds like you're making a sound, and I want to feel you expressing an emotion rather than I'm making a sound.
Okay.
Yeah, Allison. Nice. Yeah.
They are addressing me. Chiamando il mio nome.
And the resistance needs to be real. I'd like to feel him push, have to really push against you.
Imploring, complaining, mi chiedono.
You want to touch him because he has that glow. Just like she said, he has that light emanating from him, which is what we wanted. But what is he? You know, is he actually a person? Is he actually the Christ figure? Or is he just that feeling of divine? Is that what you're desiring? Is that what you're after? It's internal.
I can barely move.
It's that they want to feel that light and that breath coming from him.
A respirare. I'm surrounded by...
And then when they get that, that's when the expansion can take place.
Mi copro le orecchie con le mani. I wish them gone.
It was a whisper thing, remember? Did you remember that sound? Yeah, let me hear. That's what it was breathing. That's right. That's what needs to happen for I cover my ears. So you're down here. You're right here. Still talking to me. The whole time that is this sound. And in your second position.
I covered my ears with hands.
Continuando a parlarmi. Still talking to me.
Still talking to me.
Okay, so now I need a third position, but the focus is on him. Everybody's focus is all different. Now the focus goes right at him.
Human being alone with himself and trying to find out how to come out from the desert and find the sea, the water, the life.
Now what happens is backwards rolling. Boop, 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 boop. Collect, 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 collect. Choose tableau. Oh, that was good. Here, move out. See, I'm lower than that and pushing again. See my trying to be flat here, yeah.
She has the eye and she can see. The energy needs to be different.
Darnell, so what if you're pulling her so hard that your head turns to the, yeah. Where we are in that position is actually inspired by a painting, The Rape of the Sabine Women, right here. This will help you get a feeling of what that feels like. Pulling, holding, looking, holding, look at that, pulling. That's the painting that makes the scene.
There's such a sense of desperation in these women reaching and the men holding them back, you know. And there is that push-pull, that struggle, and escape.
Now the room is quiet. Ora la finestra è aperta. Now the window is open.